Hello, friends. If you are a Microsoft Office user, maybe it's time to ditch Chrome. Why? Because of the Microsoft's seamless integration of all the Microsoft application in one browser, which is Microsoft Edge. If you go and click on this three dot menu, scroll down, you would see a new option called Show Sidebar. Click on that, you would see new applications which are being integrated to Microsoft Edge. Here, the most used Microsoft applications are being integrated. The first one is Outlook, Office 365, and few other applications which I would talk later. Now let's go and open Outlook. If you open Outlook, you could see here you are getting all your emails, all your meetings, appointments, all your contact list, and also the to-do list. So I would say instead of switching between the applications, here Outlook, calendar, email, all are present in one browser itself. Because when you are working, it is all the time you are researching something on the browser, and you might need to check if there is any meeting for you in the next hour, or if any email comes down, then you have to switch between the applications. And it's been almost observed that it might take some time, or the PC would take time to load the emails. But over here you just need to click between the options that you have, which is already been integrated by the Edge in the browser itself. So it's really great way, or really great thought process that Microsoft has done to integrate Outlook into the Edge. Now if you go to Office 365, here what Microsoft has done, they have given you an overview of what you have in your Microsoft Office 365. You can see these are the documents which I am currently working on. You see the recent documents. Even they are giving the options to click the different apps which is already been integrated in Microsoft 365. So instead of you going into the tab and going to the applications, it is already been integrated as a part of a sidebar. One click, whatever application you want, select that and go ahead, which I think is really great when you are multitasking, so that you don't have to switch between the applications, which is time consuming and bit tedious. So kudos to Microsoft to doing such a great integration of these applications into Edge, which I think is giving a more benefit for Microsoft, for people to switch from Chrome to Edge if they are using Office, Microsoft Office, inside Office, or therefore work purposes. Now, if I go through the list of applications that they have integrated, I could see there is a good thinking going on in integrating these most commonly used applications. You can see there's a world clock. In today's time, we all are working with different clients. They are might be in different time zones, so it is giving you an option to add clock, so that you don't have to click on the clock option to see what time is it, or to check or calculate the time difference between your country and the other country. Calculator applications, which is secondly is mostly being used for daily purpose, I guess. Mostly in once in a day you might be turning on the calculator to do some calculation, so it is being integrated in the browser itself. Dictionary, that I think we might be using a couple of times. Translation, if you are working as a translator, or if you are trying to understand your client in which language, if they are German, if you are the Spanish, and if you want to change that language, it's I think it's really great way. And also unit converter, which I don't think it's been mostly used, but yeah, if you are a student, or if you are a mathematician who's trying to do some calculation, so this might come handy. So the integration of these most commonly used tools in the browser, I think it's really great job, because you don't need to, because before, if you have to translate anything, you would go to a new tab, you go to new tab, you will put Google Translation, or you would just open your calculator application to do the calculation. But today you have your own calculator, your translator, and also the clock just integrated with the edge itself. Now let's go and talk about the different application, which is games. I think Microsoft is also trying to bring in some new game feature for the people who loves gaming into the browser itself. So you can just select any game, and I think it will open and you can play it. So I think it's really cool way to integrate these games. I think it's really great. Now, if I go and check some other interesting feature of this sidebar, which I could see is like, now let's say if you have a website which is YouTube, right? YouTube. So if I go to YouTube and by chance I want to link this website, so what I will do, just want to click on here and add current page. It's as simple as that. So it adds your page as a sidebar as well. Now they are also integrating the search functionality in the browser, which I think is also a really great way of integration, because if you think about it, you don't have to open a new tab just to search for anything. It's also showing you the latest trend which is going on in searches, right? So I think this is also a great feature. Now, the third important thing I would like to see, or I would like to show you guys, is if you are a, a person who holds a website or a blog or anything, what you could see is there is option called as discover. So when you click on discover, what Microsoft Edge is trying to do is it is giving you in-depth related analytics to you, so that you can see the analytics of your website, where it is coming from, what is the most traffic, where the traffic is coming from, how they are finding your website. So such in-depth or insert about your uh, website information is being provided by Edge. I think it is really cool to improve your Google Analytics, your understand your Google Analytics, and so on. So overall, I think Microsoft has done a really great job in integrating these options inside Edge. So I think if you are a Microsoft Office user and you are a multitasker and you want to save some time between switching the applications and doing your work, then I think you should switch from Chrome to Edge and start using it and start building your own way of working on it. Thank you for watching the video. Bye bye.